All right, guys, that is our brand new apartment tour. We hope you like it and get ready because we will start posting new videos.
Wait, we haven't shown them something.
What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, laundry room.
The laundry. Nobody cares about a laundry room. All day long, we've been out of the house because when we moved, I noticed that Ella had been digging a lot, like scratching really, really hard, making herself bleed. She was scratching so hard. And I kept thinking that maybe it was stress. She might have gotten into some bread of some sort because she's allergic to grain. So I went out and I bought some stuff to help her to not be itchy. Wasn't working. Even started giving her Benadryl. Wasn't working. Didn't know what was going on. Then I noticed that my kids had flea bites on their legs. Turns out that the people that lived here before us had fleas. And they didn't tell the office. And so when we moved in, obviously you're not going to see that when you just move in somewhere. So they actually, I let them know first thing this morning at 8:30 when they opened. And by 10 a.m., they had an exterminator in this apartment. I had to take Ella to the vet. They gave her a shot for itching, and she is on a flea medication, and now she has a flea collar. And our entire apartment has been sprayed full of chemicals. Love that for us. So that resulted in us having to be gone the entirety of today on a rainy day with the dog and nothing to do and nowhere to go. So that was, you know, a real freaking peach of a time. So we're finally home now and I'm about to cook dinner. I'm making meatloaf tonight. I'm actually going to the grocery store. I don't really know what's going on, but I think my deep freezer's kind of went kaput. I don't know if it was the moving that did it or if it's because it's on the back deck. I really don't know what's going on with it, but it ain't working. So what little bit of stuff I did have out there, I had to put in the regular freezer, which means there will be no monthly grocery hauls anymore, which sucks. Means I'll have to do it week to week. That's okay. I am going to try to start doing grocery hauls on this channel. I don't know how well that'll work. I've always promised myself I wouldn't because it seems like a huge pain in the butt. But I got the space to do it now, so kind of would seem dumb not to do it. Everybody likes them. I love them. I love to watch a grocery haul. Like, that's how I found our tribe of many is I watch her grocery hauls. That's how I started. So, I don't know. We'll see. But as of right now, I got to get dinner rolling before Daddy gets home.
Love God.
Good morning. It is like 8:41. I'm sitting out here waiting for Mama to come out. We're gonna go grocery shopping. I was gonna put this off until Monday, but then I realized that the kids and John are home today, and if I put it off until Monday, that leaves me carrying all the groceries up the stairs by myself, and that's not happening. So I'm here to pick up Mama. We're gonna go grocery shopping, and then I'm gonna drop her back off, and then I have to go home, unload everything, meal prep, deliver the food. Just stick it in the trunk. The trunk's open. I unlocked everything. I'll make it easier on you.
Well, it looks like.
Don't talk about how nasty my car is. I know. The kids literally trash everything. And we're going to a wedding tonight. I was going to do our hair, but then I'm looking at the rain and I'm thinking that's going to be a waste of time. Oh, and I bit my lip and made a lovely little place. You didn't shut the door! Made a place on my lip from biting it because, you know,
Anxiety.
Or did you have to slam it into the next counter?
you do. You have to slam that door to get it to shut. It's going to feel weird only getting a week's worth of groceries. She didn't shut that door either.
Why you gotta slam your car doors?
I don't know. It's going to feel weird only getting a week's worth of groceries for me when I'm used to getting like a freaking month. What is that?
It's coffee because it tastes too much like coffee.
Oh, God. Every time we go get coffee, she's like, does it taste like coffee?
If it's got that
It's coffee.
aftertaste, if it's got that aftertaste after you drink it, I don't like it. I like cappuccinos because it's nice and creamy.
Creamy, and there's no coffee taste because it's not coffee.
I don't like that coffee taste.
Who gave this woman to marry this man? Her family.
Get him, Ella. Don't let him shoot you. Get him, Ella. You're out of bullets, don't. Good morning. Welcome to the vlog. Today, it was the first day that I got to take the kids back to school. Thank God, because they drove me crazy all weekend. I guess because we were busy with Christmas and all the hype of the holidays, and then they, of course, were helping us move. So, you know, they were pretty entertained until these last couple days, and we kind of took like a slow day, and then they drove me nuts. So I'm kind of glad they're back at school. Right now I'm heading back to the house, just dropped them off, stopped by the grocery store to pick up a couple of things that I had forgotten to get. Today I've got to clean up the apartment because over the weekend we just took a lazy weekend, didn't do a whole lot, and so the house is messy. It's not nasty, just messy. But you know how mess drives me up the wall. You know I'm like so freaking OCD, and I love how neat and clean my house is. So the fact that there is even like dirt in the floor makes me want to die. I've got to go get Mama, take her and her dog to the vet so that she can get the dog some shots, and then we're gonna go by and see Emily because I need to see my booby. Okay, so I promised you guys that I would not diet on this channel anymore, and I'm not. I promise. I'm still not doing that. Actually, oh my God, the people up here have a freaking husky, and he's looking out the window at me, and he's so freaking adorable. How adorable. He's just like watching the sunrise this morning, just chilling. I'm not going to constantly do the yo-yo dieting anymore. That's why I did the intuitive eating, was to break that habit. And I'm so glad that I was able to do that because I feel so much freer. But with the freedom came a little cost. I got to where I just no longer ate protein. And because of that, my hair is starting to thin a little bit. Like I'm starting to have some issues with my hair falling out. Not that you could tell because I have more hair than a horse's tail. But I have started to lose the hair a little bit. I'm keeping headaches. I'm having muscle cramps. I'm staying exhausted. All I'm wanting to do is sleep. I'm staying on my vitamins, but I'm surgically altered. So I have to eat some sort of regimented diet of some sort. I have to. And the most important thing is to focus on protein. And I need to kind of scale back on the carbs because I'm finding that with my little bitty belly, that if I'm eating carbs, then I'm not eating the protein. And then I would rather have the carbs than I would the protein. So the goal right now, I am tracking my macros, not so that I can restrict like how many calories I'm getting. I don't even give a crap about that. I am focusing 100. Oh my God. He stopped. He literally had his nose on he was like that on the I can't even with this dog. I can't. He's so freaking cute. So the goal, I'm having a hard time concentrating with him looking at me. It's going to be 100. I'm going to try to get over 100 grams of protein, and I'm going to try to stay under 100 net carbs. So that's the only dieting that I'm doing, is I'm just making sure for my own health benefit that I'm getting what I need to not, die. Here's my little mini grocery haul that I just did. I just got back from the store. I got me some already shredded green leaf lettuce so that I can make salads. And also we are having nachos tonight, so I was going to use it for that. I got some of this Sola 5 net carb granola to put in my yogurt because I freaking love granola and yogurt, but it's really high in carbs, but this stuff is also thebomb.com. Got John some pumpkin spice creamer because it's on clearance. It's almost the end of the season and it's his favorite. Got me some ranch dressing. I got me some of these Light and Fit yogurts, the strawberry cheesecake flavored. They're Greek. Got protein, not a lot of calories. I absolutely love these. These two together. And then I got these for like a snack if I'm just absolutely needing something sweet. They're completely sugar-free. They're only 60 calories. When I was on the pre-op diet for surgery, I ate the crap out of these because they were great. Also got some of these blackened chicken breast strips. I find that if I don't have like some convenience foods that just take a few minutes to cook, that I end up cheating or eating something that I probably shouldn't, because chips are a lot easier to grab than chicken, than cooking something. So I get these so that I can cook them. I've also got stuff like cottage cheese and hummus and all these things that I can eat with that. And those would also be good in the salad. Then I got some of this sugar-free seedless strawberry jam, not for me, but for Solomon. The reason that Solomon needs the sugar-free is in case I decide to send him a peanut butter and jelly to school, because he's not going to be eating school lunches anymore. We are about 4 months out from true football season and the training and stuff. And so we're actually about 2 months out from spring training. And I want to do a cutting diet for him. So he is cutting out all sugars, all white flour. I'm meal prepping for him because I don't care what the schools claim, school lunches are not good for you. So I am cutting out all that for him because he's going to have to, I want him to lose a couple of pounds. And before anybody comes for me, no, I am not putting my child on a super restrictive diet. No, I am not an idiot. And I do understand that he needs between 1,600 and 1,800 calories per day. He cannot have protein supplements. Trust me, I did the research. As a matter of fact, I've been even really, truly, honestly been considering going back to school to get a degree in sports nutrition because I'm a crazy person. And I love to throw myself 100% into anything that my kids want to do. And he's getting some notoriety with his football, and that's what he wants to do. And that's his thing. So if that's what he wants, then we're going to throw ourselves 100% into it. Mara is wanting to start cheerleading this coming season. So get ready, because I'm going to be throwing myself into that as well. But I want my kids to understand, like, whatever you decide you want to do, your mama and daddy are 100% behind you. We'll do what we have to do. You are my life. I will live my life to make you successful in whatever you want. As a matter of fact, I've been so obnoxious, and I have been tweeting and messaging and DMing all these famous football people, like videos and highlight reels and pictures and clips and all these things. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know, like, in my story, whenever I post anything about Solomon playing football, I always tag Aaron Donald. That's his favorite player. He plays for the LA Rams. And actually, we got a message from one of the LA Rams.
Hey Solomon, Taylor Rapp here from the LA Rams. I checked out your highlight video. Man, you're a monster, wrecking havoc out there. Keep it up, man. Keep working hard, keep listening to your parents, listen to your coaches, get good grades first, stay in school, listen to your parents, keep working hard, keep having that dedication. I can already tell you work hard, and keep being a beast out there on that football field. Go Rams.
Never in my life did I think the man would see it or respond to it, but he did. So there's that. As a matter of fact, one of the other boys, he did this little dance when we were at Rocky Top, and I filmed it, and then I sent it to Ray Lewis, who not only retweeted it, but he also reposted it on Instagram, and it had over 200,000 views in less than, like, I think it was maybe 24 hours. It was insane. So even John Madden commented on it. So y'all, like, I'm hustling for these boys, all right? You don't be my child and think that you're just going to play football. Like, your mama going to hustle for you. So I said all that to just tell you that I'm meal prepping for Solomon too. So he's going to be taking his lunch to school every day. A lot of times it's going to be chicken and rice, or it's going to be like different, like the same things that I meal prep John with. It's cutting season. Josh is cutting, Jeff is cutting, John is cutting, Solomon's cutting. Everybody cutting in this house. So they're all cutting. Then in the house, we're cutting out our sugars. It's just cutting season. Can we talk about Chick-fil-A and like how freaking amazing they are? First off, their food is freaking great. Secondly, their service is unmatched. Like, Chick-fil-A is the best ever. Why does it got the lead? Oh, they got gut packets in here. God almighty. I will kill an animal any day, but frozen, gross meat? Jesus, why? I hate raw whole poultry. I hate it. I'm prepping dinner already. I'm making traditional Japanese ramen. So I have a whole chicken in there. I've got mushrooms in there, leeks, garlic, ginger, an onion, carrots. I've got all the vegetables that I'm going to have in there. And then I'm going to boil this for 6 hours. Going to scrape the foam off the top because that's the thing you're supposed to do. And then eventually this will make basically chicken stock, but also a broth that you cook the ramen in. Night after dinner, I spent some time and made homemade granola. It has almonds and walnuts and coconut and all these different great things, and I put them all in my little tiny ball jars. The kids absolutely loved it. I have a little bit left over. They've been eating on it. And after I went through the whole recipe, this is the first time I ever made it, after I'd done the whole recipe, at the very freaking end, they were like, if you want clumpy granola, use egg whites. You couldn't have told me that at the beginning? I was going to film while I was in the car driving, but then I was like, literally my vlogs have become me driving in the car telling you where I'm going and what I'm doing, because that's all I freaking ever get done is driving. But I had to run to Walmart because, number one, Becky has decided she wants me to meal prep for her. I think everybody's kind of jumping on that because, you know, it's the beginning of the year. Everybody's trying to diet, and sometimes it's hard to cook for yourself. This is kind of becoming a legitimate business. Like, I've had multiple people ask me about it, but I'm kind of having to say no at the moment because my deep freezer is broken. So I think I might have to invest in a deep freezer. Not that I want to, but I think I'm going to have to. So I got Mara this little lunchbox because her and Solomon both are going to be taking their lunch to school now because they're wanting to eat healthier. Solomon, obviously, he's cutting for football. Mara, just because, honestly, it's the trendy thing to do, and some of her friends take their lunch, so now she needs to do that too. Olivia doesn't care. She likes school lunch because they serve a lot of peanut butter and jellies, and that's fine. That's one less thing for me to have to do, but I bought these little lunch cubes for them if they have to take sandwiches, but I also bought them their own meal prep containers. Say that 3 times fast. That will fit in lunchboxes. Solomon's lunchbox I ordered a while back, and it should be here today. It is, of course, the LA Rams. Cooking, I've got the Japanese ramen broth that's going to be rolling today. I've got to do some video editing. I am working on the video for the end of the year, the banquet. I've got to re-pick up a little bit of the mess that the kids have made. They picked up for the most part, but there's some stuff. Like, I'm OCD. I think sometimes when you hear me say I need to clean my house, you think that my kids are destroying my house, like it's just, you know, wrecked or something. But for me, it's like Solomon left that there. And then if you look right over here, right there, there's a doll. Things like that drive me up the wall. Like, I can hardly stand it. I also have laundry sitting there. One of the kids brought in a crate. It's little things. Little things just irk me. Like the shoes. So when I say my house is a wreck, half the time it's actually just needing picked up. So I'm going to work on my video edit. Yesterday I posted this photo to Instagram because I actually waited until like 10 o'clock in the afternoon to have coffee, and I just felt better. I don't know if it's because I had coffee later in the day, or I felt better because I took a good 30 minutes to just sit and relax and be calm and take in some vitamin D and just like chill. So I think I'm going to finish doing my editing. I'm going to quickly pick up the house so that it doesn't make me a nervous wreck. Shower, that's important. Make myself a cup of coffee and go sit in the sunshine with Ella for at least 30 minutes to just decompress. In 2020, I'm aiming to work on self-care. Self-care. Come on up here with your mama. You go, girl. It's super early in the morning, and I'm gonna go ahead and drink my coffee because I had a rough night last night and I'm tired. Your ears do not deceive you. Look, who came home. Oh, who came home after 2 years of having to live with her aunts and uncles and different people until we could find somewhere. Yesterday, we brought my Ari cat home, and she has been so freaking happy. Like, it was weird. It's almost like she just instantly knew that she was home now. Like the first time we brought her home, she hid and slept and she seemed exhausted. No, she's been all over everybody, yelling and meowing, oh cat, and just being super obnoxious, and I love it. I missed my panther. Lenore absolutely adores her, like adores her, which is a good thing because our cat loves dogs. Today I have to take my mom to the dentist, and I don't feel very good. Yesterday was a rough day for me. Last night was even worse. I had like a little mini episode of vertigo, and it scares me really bad. Like, I didn't sleep hardly at all because I was so terrified that I was going to start spinning that I didn't sleep good. So I'm exhausted, but super happy about Sassy Pants back there. And I'm going to attempt to take you for my day. So apparently this is how I will be editing videos from now on, with a cat dangling over my arm. She's supervising. Okay, so I just jumped out of the shower. I put some mousse in my hair, didn't brush it, didn't do anything with it to see if it would get curly. I don't know how well this is gonna work out, but we're headed to go pick up Mama, take her to the dentist. Okay, so here's the skinny. Mom is in getting her teeth done, and she is babysitting my cousin Beth's little girl, Layla. Well, she said, do you mind watching Layla while I go to the dentist appointment? And I was like, no, I've got to run into Walmart because John asked me for oranges for whatever reason. And I was like, I'm going to run over to Walmart, get some oranges, and I'll take her with me. We no more than pulled out of the parking lot of the dentist, and she puked everywhere. So we have already changed our clothes and got a bag and bagged up everything and washed down our car seat. And we're not going to throw up no more, are we, Layla? You going to throw up again? You mean old thing. So now my cousin is on her way to get Wawa because she might have a stomach bug. And I'm praying to God I don't catch it because I'm the worst about catching everything. So we finished in Walmart and we came over here to the dentist office, and we're sitting outside in the car. We're waiting because this one just threw up again. Her mama is on her way right now to pick her up. She's going to take her to the doctor's office, and we're just waiting on Mama to get out of the dentist. Today is shaping up to be fabulous. I feel so bad for poor old Ewa. Her been in the kennel all day because I've been gone all day. Layla is now back with her mama. Mama is back at her house. We stopped and seen my cousin Casey and Amber for a little bit, which resulted in us talking for a long time. And now it has put me behind getting all the things done that I need to get done before I go get the kids in like 30 minutes. Just finished at the bank. Now I'm headed back to the house really quick to unload these groceries, put them all in my deep freezer that I got to work. Apparently the plug outside isn't capable of pulling that much wattage, so it was shorting out or like flipping the breaker, kicking the breaker. So I brought it in. I didn't want to bring it in because it's kind of an eyesore. Like, a deep freezer is kind of an eyesore. So I really didn't want to bring it in the house, but it's in the house because it's that important. And yeah, so I've got to go unload all this crap into the deep freezer. So, and I'll get Ella so her can go bye-bye and ride with her mommy because I love to go bye-bye. Boy, I feel like I've been shot out of a cannon today. I shot the groceries off, picked up Ella. Now I'm back on the road again to go pick up my children and Gabrielle because she wants to go to my house to see Aria because Aria has been living at her house for a couple months and she misses her already. So that's what we're doing right now. Also, in between all of the times that I've had to stop at the house and before I picked up Mamaw this morning, I ordered myself some business cards, as well as created a Facebook business page because I'm going to start a business. I've been thinking about it a lot. I love the meal prep thing. Like, I might dabble in that. I'm going to dabble in some videography. I made the website for videography because I really want to get into doing like sports highlight videos. I really love doing that. That's a lot of fun. Weddings, parties, things like that. I love doing it. All of the videos that you've ever seen me film or edit or do all those things with, I did those back in the day before I got a computer. Now the football highlights, I'm learning as I'm going. And I personally think that I'm doing a lot better than I was.
Jackson Williams, number 34, Solomon Newman.
You ever seen victory is gorgeous? I could put the whole team on my shoulders. By any means, we some universal soldiers.
Obviously, if I start this up, you know, I'm a startup business with a startup. I'm a beginner, and so I would charge like beginner prices. That's neither here nor there. It's just something that I want to dabble in and see if I'm any good at. So, on top of my crazy, normal, everyday life, I'm adding a videographer to it so that I can book weddings and book sporting events. And on top of that, oh, and births. I'll film your births too. And on top of that, I'm going to meal prep for people because I'm a glutton for punishment. That's what it is. I'm just a glutton for punishment. Ignore me because I'm whitening my teeth and I have white strips on and I sound like a crazy. But the reason that it was such a surprise that we got her, and I know it felt like we were just like suddenly with a cat, is because I didn't want to tell you that there was a chance we could get Ari back and then it not work out. So I just kept it a secret till I knew for sure. So say surprise, my Ari home.